The very atmosphere of firearms everywhere restrains evil interference. George Washington. No citizen shall be denied the right to bear arms if, as a last resort, to protect themselves from tyranny in government. Thomas Jefferson. I have sworn upon the altar of God eternal hostility against every tyranny over the mind of man. Thomas Jefferson. Nothing, then, is unchangeable but the inherent and unalienable rights of man. Thomas Jefferson. A wise and frugal government, which shall restrain men from injuring one another, which shall leave them otherwise free to regulate their own pursuits of industry and improvement, and shall not take from the mouth of labor the bread it has earned. This is the sum of good government. Thomas Jefferson, First Inaugural Address, 1801. As government grows, freedom yields. Thomas Jefferson. If majority governments be the worst of governments, those who think and say so cannot be within the pale of the Republican faith. They must either join the avowed disciples of aristocracy, oligarchy, or monarchy, or look for a utopia exhibiting perfect homogeneousness of interests, opinions, and feelings nowhere yet found in civilized communities. James Madison on the anti-Republican danger and democratic politics. Those who are willing to sacrifice essential liberties for a little order will lose both and deserve neither. Benjamin Franklin. I believe in human dignity as the source of national purpose, in human liberty as the source of national action, in the human heart as the source of national compassion, and in the human mind as the source of our invention and our ideas. John F. Kennedy. I hope that every American, regardless of where he lives, will stop and examine his conscience about this and other related incidents. This nation was founded by men of many nations and backgrounds. It was founded on the principle that all men are created equal, and that the rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened. John F. Kennedy. If we lose our freedom here, there is no place to escape to. This is the last stand on earth. Ronald Reagan, 1964, The Speech. The closest thing to eternity we will ever see on earth is a newly conceived government program. Ronald Reagan. Extremism is no vice in the defense of liberty. Moderation is no virtue in the pursuit of justice. Barry Goldwater. There are some things so dear, some things so precious, some things so eternally true that they are worth dying for. Dr. Martin Luther King. We cannot be satisfied as long as a black man in Mississippi cannot vote and a black man in New York believes he has nothing for which to vote. Martin Luther King. I have a dream that one day that this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its dream. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Martin Luther King. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place, but I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will, and He's allowed me to go up to the mountain, and I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. Martin Luther King. No prosperity and no glory can save a nation that is rotten at heart. Teddy Roosevelt. There has been no greater politico-economical system so beneficiary to mankind than capitalism. Ayn Rand.